Madsy for that incredible introduction. Thank you all for being here today. You know, I wanted to thank you all for traveling here. We have media, an incredible turnout of media from around the globe, from as far away as Australia, Japan, India, the Middle East, Spain, Germany, Italy, of course, the UK, all here today. Thank you very much for your support. To be honest, you helping spread the message is why all of this is able to get done, so thank you very much for that support. This is a really exciting time for us here. Our global representation of the WWE here in the UK, for us to achieve this huge milestone of the global localization strategy that we talked about at WrestleMania. And you see that here today with the creation of the UK Performance Center that you're sitting in right now. This is the next level of the commitment here to that global localization strategy that I talked about at WrestleMania last year. This is the first of what will be many performance centers outside of the US. And this brings everything to the table that the Performance Center in Orlando does. It brings everything you would expect to train world-class WWE superstars. In-ring, strength and conditioning, the coaching staff. You know, you see Shawn Michaels here, Matt Bloom, it doesn't get any better than that. When you talk about strength and conditioning, the system set up here by Sean Hayes is the best in the world. But it also includes everything else that you would expect out of the WWE Performance Center. The in-ring skills, like I said, the strength and conditioning, the things that take place outside of the ring, the performance aspect of it, media training, interview skills, all of it is emanating out here in the Performance Center, all with the guise of creating the greatest WWE superstars, the most polished WWE superstars for the future. There'll be 30 athletes or more training here on a regular basis. That is the base of the WWE's NXT UK brand. They will be honing their skills here on a regular basis to improve the product. In addition to that, as we've said many times, health and wellness of our athletes is probably the most important thing we do. They are really our only true asset. So you will see medical and rehab facilities in here, just like the Performance Center in Orlando, full medical staff, rehab staff. The goal being to make the athletes as injury-proof as possible. But when the inevitable injury does happen, to get them rehabbed and get them back on the field, so to speak, as quickly as possible. In addition to all of that, it's not just creating athletes, it's creating the most well-rounded performers and professionals in the world. So you will see media training, you will see interview practice, access to a nutritionist, wellness seminars, financial seminars, language skills, all of it emanating out of here to create the most well-rounded and professional performers that the WWE has ever seen. In addition to that, what you see here is basically a soundstage capable of 24/7 content creation. You can have the best athletes in the world, but if you can't show them to the world, it doesn't do you any good. This facility allows that to take place at a level we've never been able to do here in the UK before, 24/7. This journey here really started in 2013 as we looked at creating the future of the WWE and the creation of the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. That Performance Center has been incredibly successful. You'll see some athletes that came directly out of that system here today, like Charlotte Flair, Finn Balor. But when you think about it, 80% or more of the main roster right now of Raw and SmackDown came out of that system, of the Performance Center. It's an incredible number, and it speaks to the future of the WWE. This is another commitment to that future. It is a commitment to us creating the best in-ring talent, but the most well-rounded talent we can for all of us, for all the fans, and for our partners. More than 80 to 100 talent are working out of the Performance Center in Orlando right now. Some of them from here, some of them from around the globe, like Luke Menzies that's here today. It's about going the world over and finding the greatest athletes and the greatest performers in any market that we can. Over the last few years, we've had tryouts in China, Dubai, the Middle East, Germany, Chile, and this year for the first time, we'll be doing it out of India. It's an incredible undertaking, looking for the greatest athletes from around the world, bringing them to places like this that will be set up around the world to train that next generation of superstars. All of this stems from a passion from WWE. Yes, it's a business, but it stems from a passion for us. A desire for us to be able to deliver a product that is worthy of the passion of our fans. And WWE fans are the greatest, some of the most passionate fans of anything around the world, and this is all in a desire to give them the best. So I'm incredibly proud to say here we are. The first step outside of the U.S., the first step in that global localization process, we're here in the UK. We're here with its own UK NXT brand, with a weekly show featuring some of the greatest athletes from around the world, its own dedicated UK training facility, and tomorrow in Blackpool, NXT UK will take over the world. Thank you very much for being here, and I just have one question with all that. Are you ready? Because the future is going to be bright. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. And with that, Paul mentioned two people there, two